Hey everybody, so here in this video we're going to be working on the push for the hammer. So the general gist of the push, we are going through our whole wind progression. Once we open up our chest and we extend the arms, we're going to start to push with our right hand, okay? So as we go through our wind progression. Just do this without the implement until you get confident with it. So you're going from the holster, draw, T, comb, extend. As you extend, okay, we're trying to catch it back behind us, all right? So if we drew a line, okay, if we drew a line, we'll say this is our person right here, okay? If the ball is back here, all right, we'll have, so this is the big circle's our person, the small circle with the line, that's our hammer, okay? So if we were to draw a line directly across, we want at least 180 degrees of push, okay? We can be able to open it up to 180 degrees and push from there. That gives us an ample amount of time to be able to work on the ball. If we catch it, say, up here, you now have much less. Okay, so we have 180, all right? Here, you only have 140 degrees to push. So there's less time to be able to work with the implement in an already pretty fast event, as you'll come to find out. So with that, we want to be able to try and catch it back behind the body, so that when we go here, okay, we're at 180. Okay, so here we're at, like, I would say 210 degrees to be able to push instead of the 180. The 180 is ideal. This 200 degree push is definitely something that you can reach to. So try and catch it back behind the body. If you catch it at 180, that's great. But we want to try and look for 180 degrees of push. Okay, so here in this video, okay, where my hands are, where my hands are there, that is more so back at that over 180 push, okay? So this is what we're trying to get at here, okay? So we want to open up, we want to catch the ball early, and we want to start to push, okay? Anytime you start to push, the moment right before it, when you're either getting your foot down in a turn or opening up in the wind, that is called a catch, okay? So when we would open up here, that's a catch, okay? So we're catching the ball and we're starting to push on it as soon as we catch it, okay? So come through here, keep this moving forward, take the right hand, we want to push the ball across the body all the way to 180 degrees, okay? So here's another view. Holster, draw, T, comb, extend, okay? Now we're taking the right hand here, we're catching behind the body, it's a good view of that, and pushing all the way across the body, okay? So a long push is key. One of the best hammer throwers in the world put a training clinic on, and one of the only things he said was push, push, push. Just push the ball. That's all he said. It's key. Okay, so we're starting to work on the ball, pushing it. Okay, so we're coming from the hip, from the holster, draw, T, comb, extend. Now here, as soon as I'm extending, so I'm getting here, my arms are extended. Now I'm starting to push on this ball. Now it's just the first one, so it's not, we gotta be able to pick up momentum, so it's a lot different than what your third or maybe even your fourth turn is going to be, or even in your second turn. They're all going to be built upon, and the next one is going to be just a little bit more aggressive than the next, whether we're intentionally doing it or just having it happen in the movement. Okay, so now we're getting here, catching, I'm starting to push here, okay, going all the way around to 180 degrees. Okay. One more time, different view. Out, T, comb, extend, push. Okay, you can get a good view of where I'm starting to push here. Okay, so right here is the 180 mark. Okay, you can see that that ball is way behind it when I start to push it. Okay, now you're not necessarily going to be able to get to this point as soon as you start, but it is a good target to have as you progress through these. Okay, so you can hear pushing all the way across and then just slow down. Okay, so as you go through this drill, I'm not expecting you to hit a perfect one turn or trying to do some crazy stuff and do a couple turns to slow down. What I'm trying to get you to do is just to push, and then if you have to walk and spin around a couple times, that's okay. Just keep your feet moving to slow down the ball, okay? So go ahead, give it a try.